if you are neutral. In situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor. If an elephant has its foot on the tail of a mouse, and you say that you are neutral, the mouse will not appreciate your neutrality. Knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Be like a tree, and let the dead leaves drop. The coward makes himself cowardly. The hero makes himself heroic. The errors of a wise man make your rule rather than the perfections of a fool. Not everything that counts can be counted, and not everything that can be counted counts. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act but a habit. Give a man a fish, and you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he will eat forever. When you say one thing, the clever person understands 3. Desires are brought to live, depending on one's wisdom. Wisdom gives direction to desires. Life is a journey, not a destination. You do not write your life with words. You write it with actions. What you think is not important. It is only important what you do. By 3 methods we may learn wisdom. First, by reflection, which is noblest. Second, by imitation, which is easiest. And third, by experience, which is the bitterest. In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. It's not the load that weighs you down. It is how you carry it. Justice is truth in action. Life is 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you respond to it. To live is the rarest thing in the world. Most people exist. That is all. Study the past, if you would divine the future. Every truth has 4 corners. As a teacher, I give you 1 corn, and it is for you to find the other 3. He who learns but does not think is lost. He who thinks but does not learn is in great danger. Only the wisest and the stupidest of men never change. Insanity is doing the same thing over and over, and expecting a different result. The secret to creativity is knowing how to hide your sources. Surely the worth of a man lies in 2 of his smallest parts, his heart and his tongue. Time is the wisest counselor of all. Buddha was asked, "What have you gained from meditation?" He replied, "Nothing." However, Buddha said, "Let me tell you what I lost: anger, anxiety, depression, insecurity, fear of old age and death." Be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a hard battle. Because the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. Man, I want happiness. Buddha said, first remove I, this is ego. Then remove want, this is desire. Finally, all that remains is happiness. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Everything that irritates us about others can lead us to an understanding of ourselves. I'm not in this world to live up to your expectations, and you're not in this world to live up to mine. Never let school interfere with your education. Normal is an illusion. What is normal for the spider is chaos for the fly. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Don't ask yourself what the world needs. Ask yourself what makes you come alive, and then go do that, because what the world needs is people who have come alive. You have enemies? Good. That means you have stood up for something, sometime in your life. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply. Happiness is like a butterfly. The more you chase it, the more it eludes you. But if you turn your attention to other things, it comes and sits softly on your shoulder. The wise do as much as they should, not as much as they can. It is better to remain silent at the risk of being thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubts.